So we should be going live. I do push the start button. Alright, there we go. We are currently live. See, it's loading in. Alright,
Nice,
hello.
let me take a look. There we go, we're live.
Yep. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Hurricane HQ. And in this live coverage video, what am I talking? And today we have, today we are joined by,
me. I am Nathaniel, and yeah, I'm gonna be taking you through the hopefully not so terrifying events that are going to occur today. So, yep. So we got a 10% SIG tornado risk, 30% SIG wind, 30% SIG hail. We're looking at some kind of like the ratio or squall line thing with some embedded tornadoes, some of which may be significant. We've already had a few tornadoes up north in northern Missouri. One of them, we had a few actually confirmed touchdowns, I believe 2. We don't know how much damage they caused yet, but we'll be waiting for updates on that. In the meantime, we're just taking a look at the developing squall line.
and it does look like it is gaining a lot of strength, that developing squall line. There's actually,
take a look at it. Zoom into it.
Alright. So there is some heavy rain associated with it, and there's actually a few hooks, like in it.
Oh, we got pea-sized hail.
Yeah.
Any lightning so far? Yep, a few, but behind it, not in the station areas. So time will tell if this squall actually intensifies and, does what it's supposed to do, which is produce some pretty nasty tornadoes.
Yeah, and we currently have a tornado warning in New York. Town.
Excuse me. Tornado warning in New York.
The town, not the city.
The town. Okay. Well, very confused.
To the northeast of Kansas City.
Yes, I see it.
And it actually does look pretty decent. It has that. Oh wow! Look at that. There's actually some strong winds associated with it.
Oh, yeah, let me take a look at the base of velocity. Yep, those are some pretty strong winds, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Yep, those winds are playing around. I would say sharp increase, 70-mile-an-hour range.
Yeah, very strong winds. So even if there is no tornado on the ground, that is definitely a severe thunderstorm.
Yeah. That's like 70-mile-an-hour winds indicated somewhat, I think. Yeah, that's 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, just
At
about.
least on my program. I need to probably use GR.
Yeah, it's around 70, yeah. So very strong winds. And it looks like
no, keep going.
Oh, okay. So this the developing squall line here actually has very strong winds associated with it. There's actually wind gusts up to 30 mile per hour, so it may not be severe or enough for severe, but it is getting pretty close to special weather statement type winds. So we could be seeing special weather statements starting to be issued for this developing squall line, as there is some wind gusts up to 30 to 40 mile per hour. So there could be some dangerous wind gusts and very heavy rainfall as well. I know that isn't really a damage creator by any means, but yeah, very heavy rainfall, which could lead to some minor street flooding possibly. But the main threat is those gusty winds up to about 30 to 40 mile per hour. Now, that tornado warning currently has actually some hail. It's like pea-sized. And no CC drop. Actually, there is, but it's not associated with the rotation.
Nice.
Oh, let's see.
Super res velocity.
Yep. Actually,
I
this
need.
line of developing storms goes very far south.
Oh, yep. You are not kidding with that. That is Yep. Oh, we got a tornado. You should change your warning settings because it's pink for a tornado warning, which is. Oh, silly me. Those are actually my warning settings. That's great.
For you, it's pink
Lovely.
for a tornado.
Yeah, it's weird. Let me fix that.
For
Please
me,
reflect
I
on me,
have
Sam
red.
VR, Sam CC.
For me, I have red for tornado and then pink for emergency.
Mhm.
I know some
Yeah.
people have red for severe thunderstorm, but honestly, I've grown up with red.
Yeah, for tornado, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
and never mind.
I'm trying to get. Oh, you joking? Okay, my geo don't work. Channel difference.
And it looks like there is radar indicated hail up to 1.4 inches in diameter.
I accidentally left. Oh, 1 inch?
Yeah, 1.4 inch. So yeah, 1 inch.
That's pretty damn big.
Yeah, that is just about severe.
Mm-hmm.
So even if this rotation did continue or weakened a bit, it would most likely be severe warns. So a very dangerous storm and actually very numerous lightning strikes as well. Yeah, this storm is the heck. Why does it show it outside the tornado warning? Oh, these alerts are old? The heck? For some reason the alerts are old. Let's see.
Oh wait, you have Radar Omega.
Yeah.
Why don't you use it instead of Radar Scope?
I don't know. I use both. I use a mix.
Yeah.
Usually with
You know what,
Radar
to be honest,
Omega.
the color table for the velocity is so good though.
On what? Radar
Oh,
scope?
beautiful. Yeah, Radar Scope, yeah.
Yeah. Radar Omega is good if you want to zoom in very deep in into the town to see what areas
See
are
the
getting
buildings
impacted.
and everything. Yeah, that's useful. Also,
Yeah.
I keep getting this error with velocity either isn't de-aliased or something's happening. So I need to fix that before. Here we go.
Yeah, my Radar Omega is very cluttered. I have everything enabled.
Yeah. Radar Scope is more clean, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, enough about that. We actually have to focus on the actual weapon. Sorry.
Yeah. Good point.
Okay, we got 3 MCLs. One here, and one down here. Should probably take a look at those.
You know, I'm looking in the Breckenridge. It actually looks like a supercell at this point. It has that supercellular kind of look to it.
Supercellular look? Definitely. I have to agree.
Yeah. So the main threats with the Breckenridge one look to be they look like to be frequent lightning strikes, strong gusty winds, potentially reaching up to 70 mile per hour, and then also some small hail, along with that tornado threat. The tornadoes likely not on the ground, although actually the hail is becoming more and more widespread. Never mind. I don't know.
Check echo tops. That really gives you an indication of whether a storm is intensifying. If the echo tops are super high, that means the storm is getting a lot stronger.
Yeah.
If they're quite low, that means the storm is basically the higher the echo tops, the higher the intensity of the storm.
Alright, let's see. 46,000 feet. Let's actually loop this. It's way too far.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the echo tops are slightly going up.
All right.
Yeah, they're kind of stabilized at the current levels. You know, we can actually look at 3D.
Yep. Go for it.
I doubt this is what the storm actually looks like, but
Yeah, no, those echo tops are quite high.
yeah, they are very high.
They're not very high, but they're quite high.
Well, yeah,
which
quite
is,
high.
you know, concerning to say the least. Because that means the storm is undergoing rapid development in terms of like, you know, updrafts and stuff like that. That means it's going to produce quite big hail eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not what we want. Let me check the hydrometer classification.
Oh, new tornado warning now in effect. This is an extension, but it is a new tornado warning. So yeah, I guess they are still saying that there is potential for this to become a tornado.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Let me just pull something up real quick on my phone. And I know this is a little off topic, but Liam's Weather did actually just post a video. It's not alive though. Alright, so, yeah, the hail is still actually radar indicated 1.44 inch. So,
yep, so it's getting bigger.
Yeah, the hail is slightly getting bigger. It was 1.5 at one point, and then it went down, and now it's going back up. So, yeah, right now it is getting bigger. Which is pretty concerning. So if you are in, let's actually take a look at radar and let's see. I'm going to actually read the locations that could be seen as a large hail. So it looks like if you are near San Pesel, that area you have to really watch out because there's a large cluster of potentially a large hail moving into your town. And that could cause some damage to your car. And I keep pausing. They could cause damage to your car, could cause damage to windows, plants outside. Many different things could be damaged by large hail over 1 inch in diameter. So I definitely recommend, if your car is out, definitely pull it into the garage if you have one, as quickly as you can. And you know what? Actually, I would not say that due to the very strong winds. So, oh. Look at the winds. Look at that.
Let me check the velocity. Holy crap.
Alright, I'm going to change what I was saying earlier. I do not recommend anyone does leave their homes as there's very, very strong winds. Radar Omega is picking up 100 mile per hour. Somehow. In the town, actually the eastern part of San Pesel. That's how you say it. San Pesel area.
Really bad. That's like the ratio levels of winds, like strength-wise.
Yeah, there's very strong winds within this storm. If you are in San Pesel or Chile Cote.
Yeah. We got a Stry in the chat. We got Stry.
Hello.
Stry. guy we were playing with Twisted earlier. He's tuning into coverage. That's very cool.
We have very, very strong storm entering this area here. And there's actually nothing right now, actually. That's good. But yeah, there is actually some decent rotation also with this storm.
It's very one-sided rotation. Because one of the sides is like 0 miles an hour, but on the other side you have super powerful winds.
Yeah.
So it's quite unbalanced, but I've seen unbalanced couplets produce strong... What? No way. That's really strong.
Yeah, and yeah, the new radar scan is picking up winds up to 110 mile per hour within this storm. Now that's not confirmed, but I would definitely say that there's at least severe thunderstorm winds up to 60 mile per hour.
Get the hell out of there, man, if I were you. Well, not get out of there, I'd take shelter.
Yeah, definitely go to the most interior room of your home, lowest floor, and away from windows. That is like the biggest thing, especially during severe thunderstorms, because debris could actually get thrown through the windows, and you don't want to be struck by those glass fragments. So definitely get into an interior room with no windows. That is very important.
Yeah, not only that, glass literally goes first. Even without debris, glass will just shatter. It's not very strong when it comes to high winds.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like one big wind gust could shatter your window, and if you're near that window, you're gonna have a pretty bad experience there.
Okay, the new radar scan just updated for me. I'm getting winds of 129 miles an hour.
Oh dear.
Which is, frankly ridiculous, but also extremely concerning. I don't think it's updated for you, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna check the,
Actually, I'm looking at 2 separate areas of rotation in the same storm.
Wait, there is?
Yeah,
oh,
look,
yeah, there
you
actually...
see those 2 gray dots? Yeah, that's 2 areas of rotation.
Yeah, let's see those winds actually.
Similar to Pilga. Looks similar to Pilga in terms of radar scan, although definitely not as strong. I mean, Pilga was more balanced, and I'm not saying this is going to be Pilga. I'm just saying the kind of like the 2 couplets right next to each other. That's very similar.
I think actually right over here, there's where that very strong pocket of wind is, and that new little area of rotation that you just mentioned. That looks pretty concerning. I think something could be happening there. If it does get that spinning motion, that could form a rotating funnel cloud, possibly. Echo tops are getting a little higher, actually. Yeah, the echo tops are going up as well, so that is not good. So that does give an indication that the storm is strengthening a bit.
If this drops a tornado, I would not be surprised, just because of how strong the velocities are.
Yeah.
CC is a bit cluttered. I mean, there might be drop in there, but it would be difficult to discern.
Yeah, and it does look like the wind's actually slightly picked up, possibly. There is 26, actually, 27, touching 84.
We got a bounded weak echo region.
Wait, we do?
Check reflectivity.
Oh, like right over here, I see that.
Oh, no, not that. Just go on reflectivity. Oh, sorry, your stream's a bit delayed. So.
Yeah, I can actually share my screen on Discord.
Yeah, just share your screen so I can see what you're doing live.
Yeah, that'd be pretty easy. I'm gonna lower the frame rate to 15.
Yeah, you see, it was there last frame. There was like a area of low.
Yeah, I did see it though. It was like somewhere over here.
That's indicative of a super powerful updraft. Oh, we have Doku Black. He's asking, what do you think tonight for Carbondale, Illinois? So you might want to take a look at that.
Carbondale, Illinois. So let me actually look up where that is real quick, and I can let you know. Alright, Carbondale, Illinois is...
He's in the tornado watch.
Alright, so yeah, you are in a tornado watch, and that means that there is the potential of a tornado in your area. Let's see, where is actually... this is actually close to... Okay, alright, now I know where that is. So yeah, you are in a tornado watch, which means there is potential for your area to see some tornadoes, potentially intense tornadoes, actually. And what is this? Wind damage report. But yeah, there is, you are on that tornado watch, which means you definitely should watch out for a tornado. And if you do go under a tornado warning or severe thunderstorm warning, I definitely recommend you get to the most interior room of your home on the lowest floor. A room with no windows is definitely the best. And you want to try and be on the lowest floor, as you really don't want to be up in the air. That is not as safe by any means. Usually the only room of a house that survives a strong tornado is the central room on the lowest floor. That is usually what is only remaining, so that gives you the best chance of survival if there was a tornado.
Yeah, definitely. Indeed. Because, debris hits the exterior walls, so if you're in the middle and on the lowest floor.
Yeah, and even during severe thunderstorms, I would definitely recommend that. Maybe not a normal severe thunderstorm, but today we're going to be seeing particularly dangerous ones with stronger winds, larger hail, possibly tornadoes.
In excess of hurricane force.
So that's why you should definitely head to that interior room if you are in a any kind of warning, actually, whether it be tornado or severe thunderstorm.
Indeed.
And the storm is currently moving near Chilote. I have a problem pronouncing this. Chilote. This.
Oh, Chilicote.
Chilicote. This storm is approaching your area.
Yes,
and it looks like it's a pretty densely populated area, by the looks of it.
It's moving into the Chile metro.
Oh yeah, there's actually cafes and banks and stuff. So that is a pretty densely populated area here. So I definitely recommend that if you're in this area, you should probably get to your safe place, as this tornado warning is heading your way, and they're definitely going to reissue it. At least a severe thunderstorm. Never mind, they just reissued it, I think.
Winds are still really powerful on one side of the couplet, and actually the couplet is becoming more balanced, and yeah, there are two areas of rotation.
And we have a new tornado warning now in effect. That's just outside of this tornado watch area. This tornado warning is in effect for northern Grundy County in north central Missouri and south central Mercer County in north central Missouri and southeastern Harrison County in north central Missouri. So if you're in those areas, get to your safe place, as there is a tornado warning for your area. And with that tornado warning is very strong rotation. Look at that. Well, it was very strong winds, but that actually could be a tornado. And welcome to the stream, Peyton Morris. Already had 3 to 4 confirmed tornadoes today. Yeah, we've had a lot of confirmed tornadoes today, which is definitely not a good thing. So going back to the storm near Sampsell. The rotation is not as strong, although there is this large area of very strong winds right here on radar. So this right here is 70 mile per hour possibly even getting into the 80 mile per hour range. So that is radar indicated, not confirmed, but I definitely recommend getting to your safe place, especially if you are in Chilicote, as that area is really going to be impacted by these very strong winds. And I would say get to the most interior room of your home on the lowest floor, because that is most likely the safest place during this storm. And it does look like there is actually radar indicated winds up to 100 mile per hour on radar Omega here. So a little higher than what radar scope is putting it at for some reason. But yeah, very strong winds are in the Chilicote area. So I definitely recommend to get to your safe place if you're over there.
Yes. Oh yeah, the winds are right over Chillicothe now, so they can experience some very powerful wind gusts and winds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there actually any weather stations down there? Let's see. Weather undergrounds, and we can go interactive. Never mind. Let's go to the Wonder Map and let's see if there's any weather stations picking up these strong winds. I'm assuming that the weather stations would be. And let's actually turn on radar. There we go. Alright, so there is actually a weather station in Chillicothe here. It is picking up
What's that reading?
winds up to 9 miles per hour.
9. Well, that doesn't seem too correct. Maybe it hasn't updated.
And then this one's picking up 1 mile per hour.
Okay, well maybe the radar was glitched. I doubt it. I think they just need more time.
Maybe it's because the wind is in the upper. It's like in the storm at the higher elevations. Maybe not ground level.
Yeah, that could be the culprit.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd still get to your safe place because there is a chance that the weather stations weren't updating. So if you're in Chillicothe, I'd still get to your safe place as there's a pretty dangerous storm impacting your area right now. And should I turn on buildings? Let's see. Dark presentation. What map style gets you the buildings on Radar Omega?
Just zoom in.
Oh.
It should. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna actually switch this to Spring Dark. Alright, I'm gonna use this one because this is better for looking deeper into the storms. Alright, there we go. So, this is the Chillicothe region here. Looks like very heavy rainfall is impacting some of these areas here. Yeah, it doesn't show the roads, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch it back. We have a very dangerous situation currently impacting the area. Even if it isn't the wind, there is definitely very heavy rainfall impacting the area here. And there's actually a medical center that's also being impacted by this. And it does look like the tornado warning was expired for this storm.
Okay.
Or not.
Although there's still definitely some kind of rotation.
Alright, never mind. The tornado warning does continue until 4:45 Central. So we have time still until this does go expired, about 15 minutes. So we'll see if anything does happen within these next few minutes. I think it is possible that we could be seeing something happening. Let's actually check the echo tops. And actually, those winds are increasing. And it does look like there is actually some kind of rotation forming. It is definitely like a mesocyclone. With that circular motion.
And the rotation is starting to get quite balanced, so.
Yeah, so if you are in this area, I definitely get to your safe place.
I'm gonna open up radar scope on my iPad.
Andrew Marino just said, I live in St. Louis, so I'm about to get hit hard. Let's see, where's St. Louis? Here. Yeah, so you are in the tornado. Actually, are you? Oh, it's glitching real quick. I'm sorry. There we go. It's fixed. So yeah, it does look like St. Louis is right on the edge of that tornado watch, but you are still in that enhanced risk, and they will likely issue another enhanced risk on the other side of this watch. So you are in a tornado watch right now, and yeah, it does actually look like that. So you are in that tornado watch, so you do have to watch out for some tornadoes in your area. So yeah, you definitely are in the threat for some tornadic activity. And yeah, also those very strong winds and large hail. It's also possible in that area, especially those strong winds and tornadoes. But yeah, you could also see some damaging hail as well. So I definitely watch out if you're in those areas there, especially St. Louis. So yeah, that is in the danger zone. So definitely either stay on the stream or go to another stream that's providing live information on the severe weather events, at least when they enter your area, because we will have live 24, not 24, we will have live coverage as the storm progresses through the area and as it moves through Missouri here. So definitely I would recommend either staying on this stream or checking out another stream for that very important information. Now going back to the Chillicothe storm here, it is actually recreating that hook kind of here. And it does look like there is some rotation by the looks of it. So I definitely watch out if you're in the Chillicothe area, as there could be actually a rotating funnel cloud possibly. At most. And so we actually have some breaking news. A new severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. This is for right near the Whiteman Air Force Base, and this is in effect for Green Ridge, Cedala, and Smithton. This severe thunderstorm warning is for 60 mile per hour wind gusts, radar indicated wind threat, max hail size up to 1.8 inches in diameter, with that hail threat also being radar indicated. And it doesn't look like there is any tornado possible within this area, but still I'd watch out. And yeah, I definitely recommend you get to your safe place, because 60 mile per hour winds is still pretty significant there.
Let me check those winds as well.
Okay.
Oh, we got 2 tornado warnings and a severe.
Yeah. So a very, very dangerous situation, especially in those tornado warning areas. Stick with this tornado warning near Spiggard. So this one does not look like as strong. It does not look like there is a tornado on the grounds, although there is definitely some rotating air movement here. So yeah, this could definitely be a mesocyclone or a spinning thunderstorm here. So definitely recommend you get to your safe place if you are in either of these tornado warnings. But I would like to actually highlight this tornado warning near Chillicothe, as there is the new radar scan just came in, and it is showing much stronger rotation now. It is showing winds negative 34 touching 78.
Jesus. That's so high. Oh, the radar just went down. We have to use the radar from above. That sucks.
The radar went down?
Yep, radar's down.
Which one, the KEAX?
Yeah, KEAX is down.
Oh.
No longer do we posting updates. Not sure why, but that's just the way the cookie crumbled.
But yeah, very dangerous situation down there. I definitely get to your safe place if you were in this tornado warning. It does expire in 10 minutes, but they probably will actually reissue it. And yeah, there is still some hail within that storm, about 3/4 of an inch. So the hail threat still remains a threat. And it does look like the entire line of storms here is actually still intensifying. So we could be seeing some more special weather statements or severe warnings for this area here. And potentially even some more tornado warnings heading for Columbia. So if you're in Columbia, I'd actually start getting ready for that severe weather. So if you're outside, definitely recommend packing up because there is going to be some storms moving into your area. Let's see. So that looks like everything that is currently occurring right now. Not much new occurring right now. Let's see, actually. There's actually some new echo tops coming in around 50,000 feet. So it definitely still is a pretty strong storm.
Yeah, let me take a look at enhanced echo tops. And
okay.
Yep, those are now in the 50,000 kp, which is very high, I would say. So we're gonna be quite vigilant.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I actually just saw that the radar did go out, the radar that I was using, so we are gonna have to switch to that other radar here. Where is the closest radar actually? Not St. Louis. I guess we'll have to use this for the tornado warnings. Yeah, it's a shame the radar tower did go out because we are losing precious information on the storm. So, yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the best data coming in at the moment. But this radar is showing some pretty strong winds still and some rotation. So, yeah, this definitely is a rotating storm, and I would actually be watching out for a tornado.
Yeah, the rotation's a lot more pronounced now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it just isn't coming together as much as it.
Yeah, looking at storm relative velocity, there are some quite high wind speeds in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take a look at composite.
Yeah, and I would like to mention that if anyone is watching this and you are in the impacted areas, I definitely recommend you actually add me on Twitter, so you could share things on the stream. So if you have any storm videos you'd like to share, you could just add me. It's the Hurricane HQ, and I could show that on stream.
That would be pretty useful.
Yeah, because we don't have that radar.
Did you see Peyton Morris? He's saying hi, and they're worried about St. Louis being hit hard by storms. Do you think that's gonna happen?
Yeah, St. Louis. Yeah, definitely watch out. You are on the edge of that tornado watch, but yeah, they will likely actually issue a new one to the east of St. Louis. So I'd actually watch out.
Yeah, that's definitely what Peyton was saying. So he's also agreeing that St. Louis may have some tornadic activity. Which is St. Louis is in the tornado watch. Oh no, it's just outside of it. So I mean, it might be hit by like the remnants of the really powerful storms, but still, those could do some damage.
Mm-hmm. Although they are still kind of right in the middle of the enhanced.
Yeah. So
I don't know. They might issue a new watch, possibly. So we'll see. And I am zooming in on Radar Omega. It actually looks like they are partially in the watch, like the western half is.
Mm-hmm. Looking at the squall line that was developing south, yeah, it's definitely getting stronger. If you look at the radar, loop 50 frames or so, you can see it is, really spicing up.
Mm-hmm. And Andrew Marino just said that that's where I live. I believe he's talking about St. Louis.
Yeah. Well, St. Louis is going to be hit by the severe storms, or you probably will get hit by actual. You're in the enhanced, so you're going to probably experience severe storms, but they won't be as strong as they were in the tornado watch. Unless they extend the tornado watch, then you're going to be in a bit of a pickle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually thinking it's pretty likely that they will. So I definitely pay attention to the forecast pretty closely.
Whoever's in the enhanced risk, you'll probably get a tornado watch if it eventually later.
Yeah, unless you're in like the very, very, very west, like very, very east, then you might get a severe thunderstorm watch. Actually, never mind, because there is still a 5% over there.
Yeah.
So never mind, you might actually still get a tornado watch over there.
So Peyton was saying we've already had 3 or 4 confirmed tornadoes today, and the main event hasn't even started. We're still, on the precursor.
Yeah.
So that's quite concerning. So let's just hope that this main event kind of, fizzles out, because looking at the score line isn't like crazily organized. The one further to the west it's quite organized, but the other one to the east looks quite disorganized, and it just looks like very granular storms. Though, like how do I explain this? It looks like spots, right? Spotty storms instead of a organized line of storms. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But you can check Twitter. Let's see if any videos are coming in.
I will check my feed source or whatnot.
Yeah, let's see if anyone is posting any videos or anything like that.
We got a sounding, which is predicting tornadoes from a weather balloon, which nothing new, I guess.
Yeah, that happens quite frequently. Let's actually take a look at the Storm Prediction Center. So I would like to actually show everyone the Storm Prediction Center website and what they are actually showing for today's event, because I know a lot of people may not have seen it yet. So right now we actually do have an enhanced risk for severe weather, which means numerous severe thunderstorms are possible in this orange region right here. And then in this yellow region surrounding that, we have some scattered to numerous. And then within this marginal area here, we have that isolated scattered threat for some severe thunderstorms there. So especially if you're in this enhanced risk, that is really where you have to watch out for those severe thunderstorms. And if we move to our tornado parameter here, you can see we have a 10% significant risk for tornadoes. And that black area here is highlighting that significant risk and is saying that's where we have the potential to see a significant tornado or two, or a tornado that's above EF2 strength.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, 10% SIG, you're looking at a mini tornado outbreak.
Yeah,
usually.
And we actually kind of are halfway there to a tornado outbreak if we had like 5. Or I mean,
I
3 to 4.
Minimum threshold for tornado outbreak is like 10 or 15, something.
Yeah, I think it's like 10, unless there's more strong tornadoes. If there's stronger tornadoes and there's less than 10, they still could consider a tornado outbreak. I remember my area, I'm in New Jersey, and this year we actually had a tornado outbreak, surprisingly.
Yeah.
We had a 5% for tornadoes, and we had a PDS tornado warning that almost hit me. We had several tornado warnings, and we had some strong tornadoes that day.
Yeah, it was Malika Hill, wasn't it? That was the.
That was not the tornado outbreak. That was the other tornado event that where we had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were separate, but yeah, the second event that was pretty close as well, because that one had a tornado emergency there and stuff.
Man, it's concerning.
Yeah, and like my state has never had a tornado emergency or even a PDS, I think. So, yeah, things are changing.
That's the first, I guess.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised when I saw the word TOR-E.
Tornado emergency.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I saw that as well, and it was really weird because this is, you guys definitely don't get tornadoes usually, so it's very unusual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and going back to the SPC map here, as you can see, we have that 30% risk for winds, and then we also, in that black area, we have that significant risk, which means we could be seeing significant winds over 75 miles per hour in there. And then finally, our hail risk here shows a 30%, and then another significant risk over here. So this is where we could be seeing some hail, possibly above 2 inches in diameter. So very, very dangerous situation in this enhanced risk area.
the hail is going to be especially damaging. That's actually quite near Lewis, I would say. I'd say the most damaging threat for today is definitely going to be the wind and then the hail. I don't think tornadoes are going to be that bad. I mean, certainly we'll have some significant tornadoes on the live feed, but
Yeah.
in terms of widespread damage, the wind and the hail are going to take the cake, especially the wind.
And we actually have some breaking news. We have a new tornado watch in effect for this area right here. This goes all the way to southern Oklahoma. And this is a new tornado watch. It is extending it even further south, almost into Texas there. So we have the enhanced potential for some more tornadoes all the way from like southern Oklahoma all the way up here. So gotta watch out.
It's definitely a very large area that's being covered by these tornado watches, so definitely affecting a lot of people.
And it looks like that tornado warning. Sorry to cut you off there, but this one, the rotation is getting a little bit more defined, I would say.
Yeah, let me take a look. Really unfortunate that the radar went down.
Yeah, I agree. That is not good.
Not sure why. Maybe wind damage, hail. Actually, it was.
I mean, it could have been winds, or it could have been something like very minor. Technical problems.
My velocity just glitched.
And was it shell?
Also, I'll send you a screenshot. I've never seen this before. On Red Omega, I'll send you a screenshot.
Okay.
Where are you?
Oh yeah. Also, if you ever want to show things in the stream, you just put them in the chat.
Yeah.
The
but
heck?
I can't send pictures that. Yeah. I don't know what that is. That's not normal, is it? Oh, it just went back to normal. Okay.
Okay.
That must have been a temporary glitch.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, it's going back to normal.
All right. Yeah, that wasn't normal.
I was super confused. I was like, this looks weird. It's unnatural.
Yeah. Echo tops are getting worse.
What is the K feet now?
Looks like around 45 by the looks of it. Yep, 45,000 feet.
That's quite significant. When it reaches about 50,000 feet, then that's classified as a very powerful thunderstorm. And updraft, really, to be more specific.
Okay, radar scope is showing something very concerning.
Let's take a look.
On velocity. That. It is showing strong winds here, and the opposite over here.
That's more of a defined couplet. It's quite tight rotation.
Yeah, so if you are near Linus, Grantsville, Purdon, you have to watch out because there could be either a funnel cloud or a tornado actually heading for your area. And let's actually check correlation coefficient. And there's like a mini CC drop right there.
Let me take a look. I'm just waiting for your stream to update.
Okay, I think it might be associated actually.
Really?
It's in the exact spot. There's like a little dip right there.
Well, I don't think that's a CC drop. It's just way too contaminated for us to actually. I don't know if it's contamination, but
actually, yeah. Now I look at it, there's holes in it. So yeah, you're right. That is not really a CC drop.
It's a huge area of less CC, so I wouldn't call it exactly like.
Yeah, good point. Even if it was, it may not be because of damage. It could be like rain or something. Or hail.
Is this storm? Wait a minute. Getting a message from Stry. We're looking at a tight velocity up there. I'm just figuring out where it is.
Most likely this storm.
It's out. It's where we are at.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a few more tornado warnings quite soon. Where is this? I'm trying to figure out what radar.
Alright, let's see. My warnings keep getting messed up, so I have to keep toggling between Noah and Allison House.
Yeah, that's annoying. I would just use radar scope, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll just use radar for warnings. Because this is a mess right now. But yeah, there is actually still some large hail. But here I'm gonna go to velocity and zoom in. So areas being impacted by strong winds is actually Hecla. This area here, Hecla is currently about to be impacted by these very strong winds, and it looks like Lowell is currently being impacted by strong winds right now, potentially. So I definitely watch out if you're in these areas. And breaking news is now a confirmed tornado. There's a confirmed tornado on the ground.
My Wi-Fi is doing a bit of a doozy, but I'm in now.
There is a tornado on the ground, confirmed.
Yep.
So we now have a confirmed tornado on the ground. This is breaking news. It is heading towards Grantsville. So if you are in Purdon or Grantsville, get to your safe place now, as there is a dangerous tornado on the ground right now.
This is getting quite serious.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Honestly, the radar presentation is not the best, but that doesn't really change much.
There's a slot of about 96 mile an hour winds in there.
Oh yeah, it's confirmed now. So there's a observed tornado on the ground right now, and I am actually gonna tweet this in a minute. But yeah, it looks like it's actually just about to impact Purdon, this area. That is where there is a tornado on, or just heading for. It is Purdon, and yes, there is a tornado on the ground right now. And yeah, the radar presentation is looking better and better. For this rotation. Well, better for this storm at least.
Could increase in strength. Yes, Stride has told us that there's a torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stride's messaging me stuff. I'm just trying to feed it back to you.
Okay.
Okay, do you know that severe thunderstorm one?
Yes.
In, the one, to the...
Salida?
Like, it's, where is it? It's the severe thunderstorm warning at the top right corner of the tornado watch. There's quite defined rotation.
I see.
Take a look. Yeah. Stride just sent me it.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty dangerous storm already. 60 mile per hour winds, three-fourths inside. What am I? 0.75 inch hail. Oh dear, that is strong winds.
Do you mind if we go to the cat room weather meeting? Because Brian wants to join us and he's feeding us live updates.
Of course.
Alright, cool. So just go to the cat room. Go to severe weather VC.
Alright.
Okay. Oh wait, try saying no. What? Oh, just do a GC then. Okay, make a group chat.
Here, can you make that real quick?
Yeah, sure. Just so I can feed us the information.
Alright, yeah, there is actually some pretty tight rotation in that severe thunderstorm warning, and there is what radar scope is saying is a TVS. And we have some breaking news. A new severe thunderstorm warning is not in effect. Never mind. That was a false alarm. I'm sorry. But yeah, that tornado warning is still in effect for... Let me just pull this up real quick. Alright, there we go. Yeah, tornado warning remains in effect for the Purdon and Grantsville area here, and this actually is approaching Enterprise and North Salem areas. So if you are in those areas, you have to take cover immediately, as there is a dangerous tornado on the ground approaching your area. And the winds is actually continuing to increase. We have 96 mile per hour radar indicated winds, and we also have 39 mile per hour in the same rotating area here. So, yeah.
Holy crap! That is a giant CC drop. Oh my
Dear.
lord! That is so bad. This is a significant tornado. For a CC drop to be that deep, that's some serious power. My goodness.
And we have a new image here. This is actually out of Curryville, MO. This is a shelf cloud here. So there is a pretty interesting looking shelf cloud.
KEX is back up and it's showing a giant CC drop. Right where the rotation is.
Okay, that is a very large CC drop there. And
It is back.
Okay. If you are in Purdon or Grantsville, you need to get to your safe place immediately. There is a dangerous tornado on the ground and currently impacting your area. So you want to get to the most interior room of your home on the lowest floor with no windows, preferably, as that is the safest place you could be during a tornado.
Yeah, so this is for Linnaeus, Browning, and Purdon. You are going to be impacted by this tornado. It's actually right over Purdon right now.
You know,
Also,
now that I'm looking at this could go PDS.
Yeah, there's 2 areas of rotation as well. I don't think it'll go PDS until the rotation balances itself out, but from on the right side of the rotation, there's definitely some super powerful winds in there.
Let's see,
This is very concerning. That's
Yeah.
an 8,000 feet CC drop, which is, really bad.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I totally forgot we could be looking at 3D radar.
We got another tornado on the ground on the KLSX radar. Another tornado on the ground. For the severe thunderstorm warning, it's not been warned yet. And there is a where is it?
Is it confirmed?
I don't know. Someone just sent a picture of a CC drop. I don't know where. Oh, that's Purdon. That's Purdon.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I got that wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, there is some pretty defined rotation near
KEX just went down again. Oh. Wait, KEX is saying it's down, but it's not actually down. So, that's just weird.
Oh, it does that sometimes, I know. I know it does that. I'm going to pull up some 3D radar. Let's see.
Okay, the CC drop isn't as defined as before, so I'm hoping the tornado died and it's just scattering its debris anywhere. But there was probably a significant tornado. Oh, radar scope just went down as a whole. Great.
Yeah, hopefully it wasn't significant, but it definitely could have been.
I mean, the CC drop was so deep. Like, that's not good. Oh, we got a tornado report. Fire department, tornado report.
And 3D radar is actually showing a shelf cloud, so this storm does actually have a shelf cloud with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're in this area, I would definitely recommend you get to your safe place as soon as you can, as this could still actually be a dangerous situation.
Okay, this is an issue.
What?
Okay, the big hail as well. Hail is definitely increased in size.
Oh yeah, we have about an inch in diameter.
Yeah. The CC drop is still there, and it's actually pretty big, which is confusing.
Yeah.
So, okay, the rotation's getting more balanced. The rotation's balancing out.
And that's a bad thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely see that.
Pretty sure Purdon just took a freaking direct hit from this tornado. We have a large hook echo on the Monroe City storm.
Monroe City?
Frankfurt, Louisiana, Pleasant Hill.
Oh, okay.
The storm at the top right of the
Oh,
tornado
okay,
warning.
I see that.
Tornado watch. Yeah, big hook. And rotation's not even in the hook, but there is rotation. So. Wouldn't be surprised if that went tornado warned as well.
So yeah, this severe thunderstorm warning is for 60-mile-per-hour winds and 0.75-inch hail. And then we also have a new tornado warning in effect.
Switch. Yeah. Look at the hook on that. Look on the hook on that.
Oh,
that's
wow.
A pretty crazy hook.
Alright, we have a new tornado warning in effect. This is for Sedalia and Smithton. This area, there's actually some decent rotation, actually. Right here. Right there, decent rotation for sure. And even some strong winds associated with that. 73 mile per hour. So if you are in Smithton, Otterville, or even Brewston, I would definitely recommend getting to your safe place, as there could be something forming right now. And even if there is no tornado on the grounds, this previously was severe thunderstorm warning, so this is still a severe thunderstorm. Oh, wow. Alright, this still looks like a, let's go back down to there. Fix the warnings. And yeah, that tornado warning in Salida is actually, it's looking even worse now that I look at it. So this looks like our primary threat currently is the winds are intensifying within that storm, which does lead me to believe that the storm is actually strengthening as a whole.
Beware. We got a beware on the second tornado one you're looking at.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, donut hole means storm updraft.
So right here, as you can see on radar, right here, you can see we have that kind of donut formation there. And that indicates that updraft, that very strong updraft. So that's definitely not good news.
Reroll on the Purdon tornado.
Oh, the severe thunderstorm warning is still in effect. Oh, they issued a new severe thunderstorm warning for this storm.
Yeah, I would think so.
And no tornado possible. I'm not sure what that is.
Stry uploaded something. You should probably check it out because I'm just looking at the.
Yeah, he uploaded a radar image of the rotation. And the rotation is getting decent. Right there is what we're watching right now.
Can you look at that velocity cut there?
Which one?
Look at the one that Stry sent. The picture that Stry sent. Let me just see it.
Oh, wait, there's a CC drop.
Yeah.
Let me actually take a look at that. Okay, yeah, there is like a miniature CC drop right there. Might not be a tornado. Huh?
We have an unconfirmed report of a multi-vortex wedge tornado. Although I would take that with a grain of salt. Because
yeah.
It is... Oh, yeah. Texas Storm Chasers, Kansas City can confirm a multi-vortex tornado with very strong RFT several minutes ago. So this tornado is also on the ground.
The
and
one
it
we are
is
looking
a
at right now?
multi-voltaic
Oh, no, this is the
tornado.
Purdon one.
Oh, okay.
Huh. And we now have a new tornado warning that was just issued. This is also for that Smithton one here. This is, I don't even know why this is here. I guess they issued this, like, oh, maybe because there's like two, warning areas possibly.
I think they're anticipating a secondary rotation form at the hook, which may happen.
Although I don't see any rotation there.
I know, but it could, happen.
Yeah, I guess. But actually, this one right here is looking decent still. I want to take a look at the one up here. Let's see what's going on near Grantsville. So yeah, not as strong, but there is definitely strong winds associated with this storm still, up to 80 mile per hour possible. So I actually would still recommend you get to your safe place if you're in either of these areas. Right here, there is some strong winds possibly, so I would recommend get to your safe place, most interior room on the lowest floor of your home, because that is the safest place to be during a severe thunderstorm or a tornado. A new tour C. Let's see. Is this? Oh, someone. So we have a. Interesting. So yeah, there is some damage. There is a lot of damage. There's 500-gallon propane tanks moved across the road. Missouri Energy and propane.
Yeah, I did think it was a violent tornado or a significant tornado, and I guess I was right.
And
Because
yeah,
to move oil tankers and move them across the road, that takes some force. Maybe not EF4 strength force, but I'd say EF2 and above.
yeah, that could be a significant tornado.
Is that the tornado right there?
I think that is from a distance. Yeah.
Oh, looks like Radar Omega is doing its daily glitching.
Here, I will be right back. I'm just going to go use the restroom.
Same as well, I need to, so I'll be back as well.
Alright, everyone, please excuse us for just about 2 minutes, as we're just going to go use the restroom real quick, and we will continue streaming in just a few moments, and I'll just put the radar on a loop here so you guys can see what's currently happening while we are out. Hello everyone, I am back. I'm sorry, I am back from the bathroom. And let's see, Weendrock 12 just said, of course, I got no notification for the stream. I missed 3 hours of it. Well, it's okay. Not much has happened. Well, that's kind of incorrect. A lot has happened. a lot of tornado warnings. Nothing too bad, no tornado emergencies or anything like that. But yeah, we did have a confirmed tornado on the ground, which has caused some damage here near Purden. And we now have some breaking news. We have a confirmed tornado on the ground near Clifton City and Pleasant Green. This is a confirmed tornado on the ground right here near Clifton City. So if you are in this area, you have to take cover immediately, as this is a confirmed tornado on the ground. This is an observed tornado by what I... Let's see, actually. This is confirmed. Oh, we actually have an NWS employee confirmed tornado on the grounds near Smithton and Otterville. Did you see that?
Don't worry about it. The main event is just starting, to be honest. So you didn't miss too much. We've only been live for, I'd say, half an hour, I'd say. Not too long. Maybe 45 minutes.
Actually, an hour and 10 minutes, actually.
Okay, so maybe a bit long, but you're not missing, like, the most dangerous parts of the event that actually still gets to happen. We're just waiting for the scoreline to mature, which it hasn't yet.
And you don't have to stay for the entire stream unless you're in the impacted areas. You can leave. I'm not asking you to stay for the entire time.
And you can just tune in, tune out, whatever you want.
Yeah.
No obligation for you to stay. So you're saying this tornado is confirmed?
Yeah, the tornado near Otterville and Clifton City is confirmed on the ground here.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And that report, so let's see. Yeah, that was from an NWS employee, so the National Weather Service employee did confirm it, and they said that a brief circulation with debris just east of Sedilla along Highway 50. So this is near a highway, which is definitely bad, because tornadoes can easily lift cars as long as they are strong enough. So that is definitely bad. If you are in the impacted areas, definitely park on the side of the road. And I would say just get out of your car and hide in the ditch. in the side of the road or something.
Yeah, that actually might be smarter than... it doesn't sound like it, but if you're in a car, you can just get, like, picked up and thrown in the air. But if you're in a ditch, you'll, kind of be low to the ground. Tornado might not pick you up, and you'll be safer and won't find you.
Yeah, and even if there isn't one, it's safer just to be right up against the ground than being in your car, because especially with cars, because the wind can actually like go under the car and pick it up easily.
Yeah, and also like flip it over, which is quite bad. Oh, tornado warning was extended for the north storm.
Oh, I see that. I see that right here. It's not confirmed.
It's dinner time.
Nope.
And I have to go eat dinner.
That's fine. Do you want me to take it from here?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to share your screen or something?
Well, I'm kind of looking at everything from an iPad, so you should probably just, actually, you know what I would do? I would just zoom out and, like, get a radar image.
Oh, okay, so I could do a full screen radar image, and then you could just talk.
Yeah, over it.
Alright, yeah, that works.
Oh, wait, no, I thought I could do something, but it was fun. Yeah, just do that.
Okay.
Alright, wait, before you go, just ping me when you're gonna be back. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Because I might have to go to sleep quite soon, so...
Yeah, I'll probably be back in like 10 minutes. I won't take long.
Alright, just ping me.
Oh, yeah.
You're back. Alright, cool. Alright, see ya. So, Lean Drug also announced to be on board and nothing else to do. Yeah, I mean, it's not really entertainment, but I mean, if you're really into songs, want to see, actual live stuff happening, it's not too bad to look at. So, I know, sometimes I watch, like, past live coverage just because it's interesting to watch and see what happens. Stuff like that. So I'm gonna need to keep an eye on these tornadoes. Definitely see if they're observed or not observed. whatnot. So, okay, so the bottom tornado warning that is observed, the top one isn't observed, it's radar indicated, which is good, although the top one has pretty good rotation, from what I've seen on velocity. To be honest, I can't really do much about having all the different radar scans, so I'm just gonna get Hurricane's opinion when he comes back. So, take a look at these radar images and we'll be back soon. Alright, sorry I'm back. I was just checking a different voice chat. Probably should say here. So the tornado warning has expired. The one that was behind the topmost one. So, those areas are no longer in threat. But, towns like North Salem, South Guilford, Elmer, Ethel, they're now in the firing line of this tornadic thunderstorm. So not only tornadoes, you get all sorts of hazards with these things. Like, you got wind gusts and hail and all that kind of stuff, and heavy rain and flooding. I'm looking at velocity now. You can't see it because I'm on my iPad, but I'm getting winds of about 70 to 80 miles an hour here. So it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's strongly rotating because the coupler is very balanced, so there's not good rotation on. There's only good rotation on one side, but it is still very high winds. So these towns, they need to take precautions. Looking at the storm that's actually you can't see on his radar loop. Let me take a look at it. The one that had rotation before the rotation is kind of leveling out. The storm mode went quite linear, so the rotation is kind of fizzled out. Linear basically means the storms have gone into a line instead of being separated from each other. So like these storms up here, the ones with tornado warnings, the top one is discrete, which means there's no other storms around it basically, and the bottom one is semi-discrete, which means there's storms around it, but it's not so close to disrupt rotation or any form of like significant tornadoes that might be forming. So these are really the storms we have to keep an eye on because they can produce the strongest tornadoes. Is that a hook? No, I'm just using I'm using a different radar, but he's using KAX, which is the highest resolution image closest. But it looks like some kind of hook is forming there, although there's no rotation at the hook. The rotation is purely... That's actually not a hook. That's an entirely new storm forming that merged into this storm. So that might disrupt the rotation and actually kill off any tornado potential or at least significant tornado potential from that storm, which would be great. So that would be nice. For the top storm I'm talking about. The bottom storm, it's part of a squall, but it's not fully merged into another storm. I mean, the storm has merged into it, but they're not, like, fully into each other. The rotation on the other storm has died. I think maybe contradicting what I said before, it maybe has actually gone through merger, and rotation on the bottom storm has died, so that confirmed tornado there is not on the ground anymore. Let me check correlation coefficient to see if there's any debris fallout. Maybe there's some debris fallout there, but the tornado's clearly not on the ground anymore for that bottom tornado warning that you're seeing. The top storm is producing some larger hail. I don't know the exact size. Let me just turn off storm tracks in my radar scope here on my iPad. Where is it? Layers, storm tracks. Alright, there we go. Looking at this, the hail in this storm, the top storm, is at 0.75 inches. That's an approximation from the weather radar software, so it's not definitive. But yeah, that's if it approaches 1 inch, it can be considered severe. But the main severe hazard with this storm is the tornado potential. Of course, the hail isn't as big of an issue. I'd say the winds and the tornado potential are the biggest threat for these storms. Looking at tornado reports as a whole, there's been quite a few. We've had 3 tornado reports so far. In the pre-event, I would call it. I'll call this a pre-event. Which is, not very good. So there's been confirmed tornado touchdown that have been confirmed to ultimately. A new severe thunderstorm warning has gone into effect with the bottom storm. I think it was an extension of the other one. I think usually they wouldn't issue a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado warning, so I think they're about to buy that tornado warning and then replace it with a severe thunderstorm warning because the rotation on that storm has died. Gladly. So yeah, that's gonna just become a severe storm with strong wind gusts and maybe some, hail. What is the hail size? Hail size is actually 1 inch, according to the algorithms that tell you the hail size. So the hail size is clearly, it's in the threshold for severe. 1 inch is the minimum you need for a severe thunderstorm. So still some serious impacts that storm could produce, but nowhere near as a significant tornado, which seems to be off the cards. We have a new tornado warning that was just issued for that the easterly storm. Because even though I said the rotation wasn't very balanced, there was some rotation here, and there's actually multiple areas of rotation, so this could produce a few weak tornadoes. Nothing strong. It's not like a velocity couplet. Again, this is all QLCS or linear or squall lines, so it's a line of storms. So they don't have as much potential for producing significant tornadoes as your discrete cells, which are far apart from each other. Tornado warning in effect. Alright, so Lead Rock saying tornado warning in effect for Calhoun Green, Pike in Missouri, Pike, T-Storm people moving. Actually, tornado was Louisiana. Yeah, I think we covered that. Yeah, that's the newest tornado warning I was just talking about. So Louisiana is directly under this tornado at the moment, but we also have like Atlas, Martinsburg, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, Nebo, and Detroit, Montezuma, Poe. Although, if you're in the polygon, right, the warning polygon, you definitely have a chance to be hit by this tornado. But the people who are directly, like, in the center of the polygon, like, well, not in the center, but who are in the middle, I don't know how to explain this. The polygon, basically, right, it's like a cone that tells you the tornado might hit in anywhere of these areas, right? But okay, you know what? Screw it. Just respect the polygon. Say, if you're in the polygon, to get to shelter. It doesn't matter where you are in it, just get to shelter. Don't mess around with this storm. That was the biggest word fault I ever had. I just couldn't explain that. So, that was awful, but we need to get past that. At least Hurricane HG wasn't here. You didn't have to hear that awful word fart, word blank, word spaghetti, whatever you call it. Well, right now it's nothing's too bad. I'm gonna check my latest weather sources. Looking for any damage, photos, or anything like that. What is this? Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but John Manpress, there's some really very heavily damaged buildings from the tornado in the Purdon tornado. So it definitely caused some significant damage. I can see roofs ripped off, Tracks has flipped. Yeah, this is quite severe. It's I don't want to free rate, but it looks like EF1, EF2 damage could potentially be a significant tornado. The 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 tornado was looking at a data input. Oh my god, I'm just getting pictures from Stry. There's been lots of destruction. Lots of destruction. Just got a message. So,
Okay, I'm back.
cool.
Alright, so let's see what's going on. Alright, so the tornado warning is still in effect for the North Salem area,
Yep.
and that's it. One tornado warning. Okay. Alright, sorry. Alright. So, currently we have a tornado warning which remains in effect. And this is actually a very slow moving area here. Like, very slow moving storm that's moving through. Actually, never mind. It's not. No, it is. Never mind. What am I talking about? It is currently moving through the South Guilford area with very strong wind gusts up to about 70 miles per hour and even 82 actually in one isolated area. So if you're in the South Guilford area or North Salem area, definitely recommend you get to your safe place as there are some very strong winds potentially within this storm here, even if there is no tornado. And I think that actually will expire this tornado warning quite shortly. But until then, it's still a very dangerous storm and is a severe thunderstorm right now.
Yep. We had I was talking for quite a while you were gone. I just stopped talking at the end because
Okay.
nothing really was happening. I was waiting for more warnings to happen. I was telling them about the new warning
Oh, there's
and
a new
how
tornado
the
warning.
rotation was a bit shoddy. Where?
There's a new tornado
Is that
warning.
severe thunderstorm warning? Where?
It's.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah. Also, Stry was telling me the damage that happened from the northerly tornado, the one that was in the top left corner of the tornado watch box. Take a look.
Oh, okay.
It's some pretty crazy damage. Barns are like
Oh, wow.
not leveled, but they're just in shambles basically. So it's quite severe damage, to be honest.
Now let's save for this
We
video.
We just got another mesoscale discussion saying that there's some great short-term tornado threats. Take a look.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Severe.
the
Severe
M-
potential
the M-
watch likely. Interesting. So St. Louis is included in that area. So if anyone is in St. Louis and who's currently watching this, St. Louis, you are in this mesoscale discussion, and a severe thunderstorm watch is likely for your area.
Mm-hmm.
And here's actually the video of the damage that actually occurred from that tornado. Actually, that is pretty extensive damage there. Barns were kind of ripped to shreds there. Yeah, very extensive damage right there. I would not have wanted to be there when this happens. Luckily, the houses were spared. But yeah, that was a very violent storm.
Look at the mobile home. The mobile home was completely
Oh,
destroyed.
yeah, I see that. That is
That
why.
shows you why never go in a mobile home, because they are so easy. Tornadoes can such easily destroy them.
You're probably better off outside. Or we just run to the other house over there. That would have been much safer. Let's actually take a look at that. Okay. Alright, so, let's actually take a look at the radar again and see what's going on. So, actually, another mesoscale discussion was just issued for tornado potential. I think. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we have a new musical discussion. This is actually for the tornado potential.
Yep.
So they are expecting some more tornadoes within this area. And St. Louis is pretty close to this, so St. Louis, I would say your area should be on watch for some potentially some tornado warnings in your area. So the threat has actually calmed down. I actually was thinking it would be much worse by now at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, still a very dangerous storm near Columbia here. And actually, this is about to impact Columbia, so we should actually do some live coverage for Columbia here, since it is about to impact that area. You know,
Armstead took a direct hit from the tornado.
Yeah. Alright, so by the looks of it, this dangerous storm is approaching Columbia. I'm actually going to pull up 3D radar so we can see how this storm is doing. Just wait for it to load, and we can actually take a look at what Columbia is actually most likely seeing right now. And this severe thunderstorm warning for Columbia is a tornado possible, so we should actually be watching this for some potential rotation.
It could recycle and then drop another 20.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The one that has the tornado puzzle.
Oh, Columbia, okay. Yeah, that one I feel could, drop a tornado potentially. And the bad thing is it actually is heading straight for Columbia, which is a pretty big population area, so that would definitely be a very dangerous situation for there. So if you are in Columbia, I actually would get to your safe place, even if there is no tornado. This is definitely a very dangerous thunderstorm. So I'd definitely get to your safe place. Remember, most interior room of your home on the lowest floor with no windows. That is usually the best place to be, and in this case would most likely be the best place to be.
You are 100% right. Another tornado warning.
And, oh, is it this one over here?
Yeah, I think so.
Pittsfield. Okay, so we have a new tornado warning for Pittsfield. This one right here is also associated with very large hail. So that's another thing. And yeah, there's something here. Oh! Actually, this looks better than this.
Probably switch radars. Switch to, what's it called? ALSX?
That's what I'm using.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't
Sorry.
look that defined unless it's talking about this.
Check the reflectivity. Because there's some big hail in that storm.
Oh yeah, right there. There's
As you said.
Yeah, that is something to watch out for sure. And that's actually heading for Pittsfield. So if you're in that tornado warning, I would recommend you get to your safe place. And also, if you're in if you're in Columbia, I would also get to your safe place there. And let's see. Let's take a look at 3D radar, and we'll see what Columbia is likely seeing on the ground there. So this is likely what this storm is going to be looking like from Columbia here. It's going to be this storm right here. Most likely, actually, a shelf cloud is actually right entering your area now. So gusty winds could start as soon as the shelf cloud passes over. So Columbia, you could be seeing some gusty winds already.
Viewing that storm in 3D definitely looks like it's quite a low top storm.
Yeah.
It's not that high in terms of echo tops or just tops in general.
Yeah. I wanted to take a look at NROT, see if there's any rotation. Actually, there is some.
Yeah.
Actually, what is that?
Let me take a look so I can tell you if it's actually rotation. Something else.
Yeah, I don't see any rotation though. No, I actually do see something there.
Yeah, it's probably just some contamination, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you show me the actual couplet where that's been detected.
Actually, there's some heavy rain right there. Yeah, let's just go normal radar. So something over here could be spinning, I guess is what it was saying. Yeah, there is something here. It's probably not rotation or anything though.
Yeah, that's not rotation. No rotation there.
Yeah, but I mean,
Try
it's still
try
something.
try storm relative velocity. Press S on the keyboard. Press S.
I did.
Okay, still no.
The heck? It's like mixing.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh.
bad color table, but storm relative is better.
Yeah, something. There's like yeah, I don't know.
There's no like red though. If you see red, then there's
Yeah.
rotation. But it's just all green, different shades of green.
Yeah, there is some wind, I guess though. That's probably what that would be. I should take a horizontal one. Yeah, there actually is some hail in this storm.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think we just ruled out rotation.
Good.
Actually, there's like a pixel of red up here.
What?
There's actually like 1 pixel of red. But it's,
Yeah, but
that's-
1 pixel is quite insignificant.
yeah. Well, there's something interesting here.
Oh, we got some strong rotation couplet in where's this?
This one.
Kirksville?
Is it in the tornado warning?
Yes.
Which
Check
one?
the tornado warning.
Pittsfield?
Pittsfield, yes. Actually, not Pittsfield, the Kirksville one. One at the top.
Oh.
Check from KGSF. No, sorry, not KGFS. Yeah,
yes.
Wait, which radar was showing that? Which one was it?
I don't know. Maybe KZ.
Tornado watch, another tornado watch.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Where?
Well, I mean, assuming that's what TOA means.
I think it is.
Yeah.
TOA, I don't think it does.
Huh?
What the heck?
Huh?
I don't know. It says particularly dangerous. Oh! PDS tornado watch?
What?
What? That can't be.
Jokes?
That's what this says.
What?
That is not possible. But where would it
No.
even be for? Oh, actually, this takes a minute to upload, actually, so never mind. Where would it be?
Try PDS tornado watch.
That can't be.
No, it's just a normal tornado watch. Where are you getting PDS from?
I don't know, that's what this says.
That's what says.
Wikipedia.
No, I think it just means normal tornado watch. I think that's just the definition doing the fun. Oh, we got a new cell that fired out between McCain and Samoa.
Is there even a watch? New watch? No.
The answer is yes.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe it hasn't updated. Maybe
I know, but
I
usually
think we're just confused.
the Storm Prediction Center posts it like the minute they posted the watch.
I think I might just be confused.
I was gonna say, what is? Oh,
Huh?
normal tornado watch.
Yeah.
We're good.
I don't think the SPC risk is, high enough for it.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I'm like, why would there be a PDS? Didn't.
I mean, sure, yeah, 10% sig, but you don't get EDSs during 10% sig.
Yeah, usually that'd
Unless
be
something
higher.
dramatically changes, which I don't think it did. Unless the models are predicting a doomsday scenario or something, I have no clue.
I'm gonna take with the Columbia storm. Rotation. Actually, look at the Columbia storm. There's some strong winds in that now. There's no good radar tower though.
Huh?
There's no good radar tower for the Columbia storm.
Oh.
But there might be something
That
going
sucks.
on. Oh wow, that line is actually looking pretty strong. I'm surprised it's not warned the entire thing. Like there's actually some decent winds.
Hey, Hurricane, it's pretty late for me now. It's almost midnight, so do you mind if I head up?
Oh yeah, of course.
Alright, cool. Nice speaking to you, man. See you. Yeah.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. Alright everyone, that leaves us now. Now I don't plan to do this stream for a long that way tonight. I do want to, but unfortunately I got school tomorrow and I have to get some sleep. As I've been lacking on that recently, so unfortunately I will not be able to stream all night tonight, but I will be continuing to be live until around 7:30 Eastern. So yeah, we have another half an hour-ish amount of time of live coverage before I do head out. So around 7:30 I will be heading out and ending the stream, and I will be actually putting the link in chat later to another stream you guys can go check out, which will contain severe weather information and everything like that. Now, if anyone who's currently watching has any videos of the severe weather, I definitely recommend you send them my way. As yeah, I will be able to show them on stream. So if you want to share anything on stream, please feel free to add me on Twitter, and yeah, I will show that. Now, I definitely recommend you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It really does help me out. And yeah, I'd be very grateful if we could reach 250 subscribers, hopefully, during the next few days. So hopefully we can reach that goal. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Watching the stream, and we'll continue our live coverage. Alright, so now let's head over to the tornado warning in Pittsfield and Detroit and Florence area. This is in effect for the next 10 minutes here, and if we take a look here, you can see that there is some pretty strong winds and some slight rotation over here. So this is something to watch out for, as there could be some decently strong winds in this area here. And there's actually now a TBS on this storm here. So if you're in Detroit or Florence or Pittsfield, I would honestly get to your safe place as soon as you can. as this storm is possibly heading your way, and I would not want to be in the areas impacted. So yeah, this storm is pretty dangerous, potentially. Even if it does not actually bring a tornado on the grounds, it will most likely bring some strong winds and even some hail to the following areas. So if you are in Detroit or Florence, I would definitely get to your safe place now, as there could be a tornado or strong winds and hail heading for your area. So I definitely get to that safe place, which is the most interior room on the lowest floor of your home. Preferably with no windows, and preferably a basement if you have one, as that is normally the safest place during a tornado. Check our DMs now, okay? Where is that? Oh dear, okay, I think I know where that is. Wow. I believe it's in this area, so let's see, switch to velocity. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where that is. Oh! Alright, I see. So yeah, there is some very strong winds in these storms, actually. Yeah, this area, there is some pretty strong winds, and if we just take a look at the latest radar here, you can see that there is something happening over here in regards to rotation. So it could be something like this here, but it is something rotating in this area. So if you are in these areas like Detroit or Florence, I would definitely get to your safe place, whether it's a tornado or just a severe thunderstorm. It is worth heading to your safe place now. Because this is a dangerous storm. Let's see. And now that I actually look at this closely, it does look like we are seeing some strong winds. In this area here, this is actually just to the east of Valley City. There is winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. So I would actually say this is pretty dangerous. This is a pretty dangerous situation here with those very strong wind gusts in that area. And let's see real quick. So we have a lot currently going on at the moment. And all right, let's see. Wow. Where is that? Kansas City radar. Yeah, can you let me know where that storm is? Oh, I think I see it. Oh yeah, so there definitely is something going on over here. Kirksville 3.0. Oh wow. So yeah, right now in Kirksville, there's actually a pretty dangerous thunderstorm here, which is currently bringing strong winds and some rotation here. This is a rotating thunderstorm here. And this is actually bringing some rotating winds in the Kirksville and Millward area here. So if you're actually in the path of this storm, I would say anywhere from Kirksville to Millward all the way out over to Bering, I would actually get to your safe place now, because this is a potentially dangerous storm that is heading for your area, and it doesn't hurt to be in your safe place. I mean, it might not be necessary, but it doesn't hurt, and you never know with these kind of storms with radar observations. So I would actually recommend you head to your safe place, even if really in any thunderstorm today, as you never really know with these thunderstorms. And now we have some breaking news. A severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect for that thunderstorm that I just noted a moment ago. This is for 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 1-inch sized hail. So this storm is something to watch out, especially with all of this large hail and strong winds. So strong winds and hail remain the primary threat with the storm, and I would continue to be in your safe place if you are currently being impacted or if you're near the storm. And yeah, this rotation is actually looking pretty decent here. You can see right here, I would not call it a tornado on the grounds, but it is something definitely to watch out for right there. So we have some rotation. And here's actually some more pictures out of the damages in from that tornado earlier today. Right here, we have these large propane tanks thrown across a road, actually, into this forest. All the leaves are off this tree here. All of these trees, no more leaves on them. That is how strong that tornado was. And we also have a lot of damage over here, actually. Damage scattered on the roads and everything like that. So, pretty dangerous situation occurred down there. So, I would definitely say that was at least an EF1 or EF2. I'm not the kind of person who would rate things like that. But obviously, I would just say it must be at least an EF0 or EF1 tornado to do that kind of damage. So I would say potentially a significant tornado could have done that kind of damage there. Oh, hey, hey, Tegan. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, this area right here is really the main area we're watching. We have actually some decent rotation here, which could mean that we have a rotating funnel cloud here. So if you are in Brashnear or Bering, I would actually recommend you get to your safe place. And even Kirksville actually is in that severe thunderstorm warning. So I would say if you're in those regions, that you should probably get to your safe place. Remember, the most interior room of your home on the lowest floor, as that is normally the safest place, especially during severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. Now, if we head back to our tornado warning near, let's see, where is this actually? Near Time in Pittsfield. This one is most likely to expire in 1 minute, and they're likely not going to reissue it due to those strong winds in this area here. Those are really just strong winds, and there's no rotation associated with it. So it's unlikely that they will extend this tornado warning, as there really isn't any tornado threat with this storm. The storm is mostly a severe thunderstorm threat with those very strong wind gusts, actually bringing it to about 60 to 70 mile per hour in some of these areas here. And that is just radar estimated there, so it could be stronger or weaker for all we know. But it is showing pretty strong winds, and it's likely only to be a severe thunderstorm and not a tornado at this point. And it looks like the National Weather Service just expired this tornado warning right here. So this is actually expired now. So this remains a severe thunderstorm and not a tornado. And the severe thunderstorm warning here is only saying 60 mile per hour winds, 1-inch sized hail, and a tornado possible. And I actually agree with the tornado possible, especially in this area here, as I don't know what's going on here, but there could actually be some slight rotation trying to fire up in some of these areas here. We actually have 2 areas of rotation. And these actually could be forming into some sort of tornado possibly. So I would say those areas you have to watch out, especially if you're in Linville, South Jacksonville, or Winchester, and even Chapin. In those areas, I would actually get to your safe place as well, as there could be some sort of tornado or something heading your way. And mostly those areas are where you have to watch out for that. And if we switch over to our flash flood warnings, we have several flash flood warnings actually in effect for this area. Now, I know it's a little cluttered. Let's actually go to the this page here. You can see we have flash flood warnings for this entire area over here. So in these green areas, it's a little hard to see, but those green areas are highlighting where we could be seeing some flash flooding. There was very heavy rainfall in these areas back here. And there is currently very heavy rainfall in some of these areas near Rosetown and Havana. These areas here, this is a radar-indicated flash flood. And yeah, very heavy rainfall is possible in these areas. Now, it does look like we could even see another flash flood warning in effect for this area right here. That's where I'm saying we could be seeing more flash flooding. And the potential for a flash flood warning due to those very heavy rainfall rates in those areas. Now, in the area near Chapin, Concord, and Bluffs area, this area right here is actually an area where we're seeing very large hail. As you can see on radar, now this could be heavy rainfall or hail, but it's likely only to be hail. And I can actually show on radar what the hydrometer classification is showing, and it is just showing a large area of hail. That is mostly the same threat in this area, and I would actually say that this could be pretty large. I would actually agree with the warning when it says 1-inch size hail, as 1-inch size hail is pretty large, and that could definitely do some damage to windshields or glass or any outdoor objects or plants. So I definitely recommend that if you're in these areas, I'd say get your car under some sort of overpass or something like that, as that is really a good way to protect your car from that dangerous hail. Although if you're in the path of these tornadoes, or not tornadoes right now, but rotation, I would say don't go under the underpass, because underpass is actually a very bad idea during a tornado. And the reason is actually because it actually acts as a wind tunnel, and that wind will actually go through the tunnel and intensify in those areas, potentially making it even more dangerous to be under the tunnel than outside of it. So we have two areas of rotation right now. One is right near Chapin, and the other is near Linville area. These areas have some decent rotation currently right now. And actually, let's see. Yeah. So you have very dangerous rotation. What am I saying? Very dangerous thunderstorm indeed in this area with some decent rotation. But the main threat again is actually strong winds, and as I'm seeing this right now, a lot of lightning. The lightning detection system is actually picking up a lot of lightning in this entire area here. So lots of lightning is also a threat. Very frequent lightning strikes, and that could definitely be some hazardous weather conditions to watch out for. And if we actually quickly move over to this other line here that's currently impacting the Columbia area. Columbia, you are currently seeing pretty strong winds actually. If you actually take a look here, you can actually see there is winds up to about 51, maybe even getting to the 53, 56. So just about severe thunderstorm force winds. Definitely tropical storm force. And yeah, this could definitely cause some minor damage to some outdoor objects and stuff. And yeah, it's 62 mile per hour. Right over Columbia, actually. So this definitely could cause minor damage to outdoor objects and things like that. So I definitely would not want to be outside right now if you're in Columbia, as there could be some very strong winds that are being indicated by radar right now. Alright, so if we actually zoom into the Columbia area here, let's take a look at the wind speeds in the area here. So you can see parts of Colombia, especially south central Colombia, you are seeing severe thunderstorm wind gusts right now. And if we actually go to the University Hospital area, you're also seeing some pretty strong wind gusts there. So that is definitely not a good thing for the University Hospital and all these hospitals in the area. Now we just got a new radar scan in. It does look like the strong winds are actually moving to the east, and that is actually causing most of Colombia to be seeing slightly lower wind speeds right now. Although, again, eastern Colombia, that's where you're seeing the most of those strong wind gusts. And especially northern Colombia and north central. I know the college over there is definitely dealing with some gusty winds, potentially 50 mile per hour there. So very dangerous situation currently unfolding there. And Gojo 2600 Gaming, welcome to the stream. And then we also have those very gusty winds in other parts of Colombia, more north central Colombia. And actually a lot of western Colombia is already out of the storm and the main threat area, so that's actually very good news for them. Now, if anyone is actually in the impacted areas, if you're in the areas that are currently being impacted by the storm, whether it be this particular storm or other storms, I definitely recommend you actually at me on Twitter with a video, if you have any videos, as I could show that on the stream and get more people to be educated on what's happening in the Columbia area. And radar is now showing an isolated wind gust up to 92 miles per hour in Colombia. So that can cause some significant damage in that area. It looks to be more, actually the new radar scan just came in, moving the threat even more to the east now, and actually the threat is diminishing. Although a new report just came in of some heavy rainfall and hail. So those are the current threats there in Colombia. Alright, so if we currently switch over to the latest radar here in the Jacksonville area, Virginia area, Chapin area here, we are still dealing with that large hail near Concord and Chapin. And then if we switch to velocity here, you can see we are actually dealing with some very strong rotation right here. And I actually feel this rotation in the middle of Concord and Chapin. This could actually go tornado warned, because that is from pretty tight rotation. And if we actually circle this and see if we have any correlation coefficient drop here, you can see not much of a drop there. So it's unlikely that there's a tornado on the grounds, although still very, very strong winds and rotation here. We have that wind moving in this direction, and then this direction, and then this direction here, which is rotation, and that is a spinning thunderstorm in the simplest terms. So yeah, definitely a very dangerous situation right now. And if we actually switch over to 3D radar here, oh, and breaking news, a new tornado warning has just been issued. Just like I was saying, I was actually predicting there would be a tornado warning, and it has just been issued here. Let's actually look at the text on that. So this is a radar indicated tornado with max hail size of 1 inch in diameter there. So there is a tornado warning now in effect for the Chapin area, and also radar indicated hail up to 1.38 inches in diameter. So damaging hail and also a tornado are possible in the Chapin area. And just by looking at radar, actually, this is actually getting more and more organized at the moment. So yeah, this area of rotation is getting tighter, and it looks like we could be seeing a correlation coefficient drop quite soon if this does continue to intensify. If we actually take a look at echo tops here, this is a decently tall storm right now, 40,000 feet high. So decently tall storm there, but the main threat is a tornado. So that's what we're mainly watching out for. And now that I'm looking at satellite right now, this could be a pretty dangerous tornado. There is actually stronger winds now in the newest radar scan, showing that we could have a tornado or at least a funnel cloud right now. And if we actually jump over to 3D radar quickly right now, let's actually see if we can actually see this funnel cloud on 3D radar. Oh, can't see it there. And we just lost something. There we go. Alright, so it does not look like we are seeing any rotation on 3D radar. Actually, let's see. Alright, yeah, there is something actually there. There is some kind of rotating, something rotating within this storm. So it is something to watch out for sure. Let's actually take a look at the NRAW here. And that right there is rotation. It's a little hard to see there, but we have that large area blue and that large area green. And that is showing some rotating stuff that's currently happening there. So, yeah, I would actually be worried if you were in Chapin. Get to your safe place now. This is a dangerous situation. Get to your safe place if you were in Chapin, Concord, or Liverberry. If you're in those areas, you should get to your safe place as soon as possible. And even if you're in northern Jacksonville, I would recommend you actually get to your safe place as well. Even if it's not for the tornado, it is because of this dangerous thunderstorm, which could be producing large hail and very strong winds. So I definitely get to your safe place regardless if a tornado is on the ground. And oh gosh, there is strong winds in this storm. Radar indicated winds up to 127 miles per hour within this thunderstorm. So very dangerous storm that's currently on the ground right now. And potentially a tornado actually. Now the rotation is slightly weaker right now. It was the rotation right here. It did kind of pull apart potentially. And you know, now that I'm looking at it right now, there is actually this right area right here. This green area right here actually could mean, since we have that kind of donut hole kind of formation here, that could mean that we have stronger updrafts than normal, and that could mean that we have an increased tornado potential in this area. So again, we have air, we have a very strong updraft in this area, which means tornado formation will not be that difficult within the Concord and Chapin area here. So it's unknown what's currently happening down there, as there isn't really any spotters that I know of down here. Let's actually verify that quickly. Alright, so let's see. Is there spotters down here? I believe there actually might be. Let's see. Spotter network layer on. Let's do last 5 minutes. Yeah, there is actually some spotters on this storm, luckily. So it looks like there is some decent coverage. Now, it's not the best spotter coverage on the ground right now, but I'm sure if there was a tornado on the ground, they'd likely catch it. So hopefully there isn't a tornado on the ground, but we'll have to watch this closely to see if there is one coming on the ground soon, because if there is, then we will get notified and we will see it being confirmed. Alright, let's head back to this radar image here. Actually, the rotation is kind of starting to reform in this area here. Something's happening, so it's unknown what's happening right now. The rotation is not looking as strong, but there is definitely something currently trying to form. It's actually another area of rotation down here we have to watch out for. But yeah, this is a very disorganized storm, but it has the potential to be dropping something, so that's why we have to be watching the storm closely. And if you are in the impacted areas, I would definitely get to your safe place as soon as you can, especially if you're in Jacksonville, Concord, or even the Ashland and Philadelphia areas here. And this is not Philadelphia in Pennsylvania, this is Philadelphia here in near Springfield. So I would definitely get to your safe place, and yeah, definitely continue watching for more information. And the hail is actually looking pretty bad as well. There's actually that hail threat. Still about 1.3 inches in diameter on radar. So that is still a danger with this storm, is the hail threat. And let's actually take a look at Twitter and let's see if there's any actual images or any reports of anything currently happening on the ground down there. Let's see. Now, I don't believe there is anything serious currently happening on the grounds, but if there is anyone watching this who is in the impacted areas, I definitely recommend you actually send me the image in Twitter. So you can just add me. It's at Hurricane HQ, and I can show that on stream so more people can be educated on what's currently happening on the grounds. Let's see. Alright, doesn't look like too much is currently happening on Twitter, so likely not anything too much. In the area there. But let's actually take a look at radar right now and see if anything is happening that's serious. So it doesn't look like anything is happening that's serious right now. There is no changes to the warning. Although it does say a 1-inch size hail, so that is still a hazard. So I'd still be watching out if you're in this area. Take a look at the latest velocity right now. Let's see actually what's going on right now. So very strong winds still associated with this thunderstorm. Now not much on the rotation side. But we have that area of rotation right here, and we actually have a stronger area of rotation near Jacksonville. So if you're in Jacksonville, I'd definitely get to your safe place as soon as you can, because there is something trying to come together in that area. So hopefully nothing does come together, but if anything does, that could actually be problematic. So yeah, very strong storms continue to be on the ground. And yeah, I actually would like to Oh, because I keep saying strong storms are on the grounds. I get it. They're not on the grounds. I keep treating the normal storms like tornadoes, I know. Where is that? How do I keep missing these things? I am not seeing as much rotation. I'm not seeing that. Oh! How did I miss that? Okay, I'm sorry. How did I miss that? Alright, so, on radar right now, it actually is looking like, I'll just show yours. right here is actually this donut shape kind of thing right here. This actually is showing that there is actually stronger. There's actually a stronger updraft, and that is actually very good for tornado formation and stuff like that. So that is definitely a very bad thing that there is stronger updraft in this area. So stronger updrafts. That is that right there is actually a sign of that. So in that area, I definitely think we should be watching it for something potentially to form. So you're right over here. Actually, looks like something could be trying to form. It's a very sloppy system, I must say, but it is a decently strong one right now. And I was actually planning on ending the live stream at 7:30ish, but I actually decide to continue it until this storm kind of dies out, because something about it just doesn't seem right. And I'm just going to continue covering this one storm, just because it could be a dangerous situation for Ashlands and Philadelphia areas and Concord. So if you're in those areas, I will continue coverage until this threat is over. And you gotta go. See you later. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for helping out and sending me all those images. You're right there. Is there really the area we're watching? Right here, really. That is actually where there is some slight rotation, and that could become tornadic if it does come together good enough. If I actually take a look at the last few frames, the wind threat is actually dying down right there. So I don't know what it's doing right now, honestly. We'll have to wait for the next frame to actually see what's going on. But other than that, not much. But yeah, pretty soon I will be ending the live stream. Alright, and it doesn't look like the tornado threat right there is just kind of dying out. I'm not as concerned about this thunderstorm anymore. At least for tornadoes and tornadic developments. Although, yeah, I don't know. I'm not as concerned with the tornadic threat as much anymore with this storm. Although I think it is still something to watch, especially for the wind threat. We're seeing very strong winds, and this area has severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for this storm. So, yeah, we could be seeing very strong winds for Ashlands, Pleasant Plains, and Berlin areas. You could be seeing very strong winds. Possibly gusting over 170 miles. 70 miles per hour, not 170. So a very dangerous situation is currently unfolding down there. Alright, so I actually think I will be ending the stream in just a few minutes. I really do want to continue live streaming, but I do have things to do tonight, and I really am unable to. I really want to go until the entire threat was over. But yeah, I will continue to post on my Twitter for sure. I will be posting as much information as I possibly can on this event on my Twitter as late as I can. And if anyone doesn't want to see my Twitter, it is at the Hurricane HQ on Twitter. I definitely recommend you actually follow on my Twitter page. I'm almost at 200 followers, and yeah, that definitely helped out with my goal. And I also will be posting all the latest information on there. So if anyone wants the latest information, including tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood alerts, and everything like that, I will definitely be posting all that on there, including all of the latest areas of rotation that you should be watching out for, and basically everything. So yeah, if anyone does want to go follow that, I definitely recommend you go check it out. And I also will be retweeting storm videos and storm footage, so a lot of the things you can get on this stream I will be showing right there on my Twitter tonight, just to make sure everyone is safe from this severe weather. Alright, thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I hope everyone found it educational and informative, and yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Luckily we did gain 1 subscriber, so thank you for whoever did subscribe to my channel. It does mean a lot. Now I will be ending this video now. I hope everyone found it informative and useful. And yeah, if anyone does have any final questions, please feel free to leave them in the live chat. And I will respond to them on the stream. And if anyone does actually want to check out my Twitter page, I know the link is in the description below, but the link is also in my is actually in the chat right now. It is twitter.com/thehurricanehq. It is in the live chat, so if anyone does want to check that out, you can go on there and follow there. And yeah, I'll be posting all the ways information and stuff like that on there. So yeah, hopefully everyone did enjoy this video. I'll give you 1 last minute to ask your questions. Whoa, I did not mean to post that 3 times. I am sorry. And if anyone does actually want to check out my friend's YouTube channel, my friend is Manny Man the Weatherman. It is Manny Man the Weatherman on YouTube. You can check him out. I definitely recommend you subscribe to his channel as well as mine, because he posts amazing YouTube videos about a lot of weather, and especially local weather in the northeastern United States, but he does post about all the different kind of weather in the US. And I also would like to mention that you should subscribe to my other friend Liam's Weather. He has an amazing YouTube channel, and he's almost at 400 subscribers, I believe. So I'm actually going to show everyone both channels. So Manny Man the Weatherman here posts a lot of content about weather and everything like that. So yeah, definitely recommend you subscribe to him, and also my friend Liam's Weather on YouTube. Liam's Weather on YouTube here is almost at 400 subscribers actually. He is at 365, so hopefully we can possibly help him get just a little bit closer to his goal of 400 subscribers. So everyone go check out Manny and Liam's Weather channel here. And yeah, hopefully everyone found this video informative and useful. And yeah, have a nice day everyone. And make sure you check out my Twitter page, Discord server, all links in the description below. And yeah, everyone have a nice day and stay safe if you are in the impacted areas.